The world was left in shock when Queen Camilla was forced to drop the prestigious title of queen, and the source of this decision wasn't the public or a scandal, but rather her own husband, King Charles. In an unexpected move, King Charles decided that Camilla should relinquish the title that she had held for a brief time. Why would a couple who had endured so much together, overcoming public scrutiny and personal challenges, make such a drastic decision? Royal titles are deeply steeped in centuries of tradition, power, and duty, so this news naturally sent waves through the world. Let's delve deeper into the royal intrigue behind this surprising event and explore the factors that led to Queen Camilla stepping down from her title. To fully grasp the weight of this decision, it's important to understand the history and responsibilities tied to royal titles. Being queen is not merely about wearing a crown or living a life of luxury. It is a role burdened with immense responsibility, diplomatic, ceremonial, and social duties that are crucial to the functioning of the British monarchy. Queen Camilla, like her predecessors, was well aware of these duties. Over the years, she had become a central figure in the royal family, gradually winning the public's respect after years of controversy. The Queen's role, while appearing glamorous, is incredibly demanding, which raises the question: was it this weight of expectations that led to Camilla giving up the title, or was there a deeper, more personal reason? Before we dissect the shock of this event, it's worth revisiting Camilla's tumultuous journey to becoming queen. Her path was far from easy. Initially, she was cast as a villain in the royal love triangle involving the late Princess Diana, a figure who was adored by the public. Camilla was often seen as the other woman disrupting what many saw as a fairy tale marriage between Diana and Charles. For years, she was a highly controversial figure. However, through a combination of charitable work and steadfast support of King Charles, Camilla gradually transformed her public image. She won over much of the British public and earned her place as queen consort. Given this hard-fought victory, why would she give it up? Was the system too rigid, or was there a more personal element at play? The central question is why King Charles, after decades of standing by Camilla, would request such a change. There are many theories. One possibility is that this was a move aimed at modernizing the monarchy. King Charles has expressed a desire for a more streamlined, cost-effective royal family. Perhaps the queen title, associated with centuries of tradition, was too firmly tied to the past, and Charles wanted to present a more modern face for the monarchy. Alternatively, could it be that Camilla herself asked for this change? The pressure of being compared to beloved former queens like Queen Elizabeth II may have been overwhelming. Perhaps she felt more comfortable in a supportive role, away from the constant spotlight. Even royal couples face doubts and challenges, just like any other relationship, and this decision could have been a deeply personal one between husband and wife, rather than a formal royal decree. Stepping into a role that the world has already defined for someone else is no easy task. For Camilla, this meant assuming a title and responsibilities that the public had once reserved for Diana, the people's princess. But many of us can relate to this kind of pressure. In our personal or professional lives, we often face the burden of living up to expectations placed upon us by society, family, or even ourselves. Camilla's decision to step back from the queen title offers a rare glimpse into a truth we all grapple with sometimes. In order to preserve our well-being, we need to let go of what others expect from us and make decisions that are true to who we are. Have you ever made a decision that defied everyone's expectations of you? How did it feel to take that step, and what was the outcome? There is an important lesson to be learned from Camilla's decision. Just because you can do something doesn't always mean you should. Yes, Camilla had the queen title, but did it truly serve her or the monarchy? By relinquishing the title, she may actually be positioning herself for a more powerful role. Without the constraints of the queen title, Camilla could focus on causes she is truly passionate about, such as literacy and supporting victims of domestic violence, issues she has championed for years. Free from the pomp and ceremony that comes with being queen, Camilla could now pour her energy into these causes without the distractions of royal protocol. There is also speculation that this move is part of a broader effort to rebrand the monarchy. King Charles has been clear about his desire for a royal family that is less about titles and more about substance and action. By stepping back from the queen title, Camilla could be seen as a more relatable figure, emphasizing humility and service over grandeur. In a world that increasingly values authenticity, This could be a very strategic decision for the royal family's image moving forward. The question remains, was this the right decision, and for whom? Some may see it as a loss of status for Camilla, while others may view it as an empowering move that reflects the evolving nature of royalty in the modern world. Titles have long defined the British monarchy, but public opinion has shifted over time. What was once seen as a symbol of power and status may now be viewed as a relic of the past. This decision could be a masterstroke of strategy, ensuring the survival of the monarchy by adapting to the times. Camilla's decision to relinquish the Queen title is undoubtedly surprising, but it is also indicative of the royal family's need to adapt in order to stay relevant. As King Charles navigates the monarchy through uncharted waters, it's clear that even the most established institutions must evolve. As the monarchy continues to change, so too will the public's perception of power, tradition, and responsibility. Camilla's decision to let go of her Queen title serves as a powerful reminder to us all about the importance of authenticity and finding one's true place, even if that means stepping away from prestigious titles. So, what's your take? Should royal traditions remain sacred, or is it time for a more modern approach to the monarchy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. What do you think about Camilla's decision to drop the Queen title? Was it a strategic move or a personal necessity? Comment below and share your thoughts on what this means for the future of the British monarchy. And don't forget to share this article with others who are curious about the next chapter for the royal family. The British monarchy is steeped in tradition, with a history stretching back centuries. Royals have often followed these traditions, sometimes at great personal cost. When Queen Camilla was crowned, many saw it as the end of a long saga. She had finally claimed her place beside King Charles after years of being seen as an outsider. But by stepping back from the title, she has sparked a new conversation about the place of tradition in today's world. Should tradition evolve with changing values? Or are there elements of the past that must be preserved? King Charles has long expressed a desire to modernize the monarchy. Camilla's decision to step back from the Queen title could be part of this strategy. Rather than clinging to old titles, Charles and Camilla may be focusing more on actions and causes that resonate with the public. Camilla's decision feels different from previous moments of royal adaptation. It seems more deliberate, more strategic, and it may very well reshape the public's understanding of what it means to be part of the royal family. This story isn't just about royal titles, it's about personal choices. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is let go. Camilla's decision is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful move is to walk away from something, even when it carries so much weight. This choice could be an inspiration to anyone who is struggling with living up to others' expectations. Next time you're faced with a tough decision, think of Queen Camilla. She chose to let go of the Queen title, finding a role that felt more authentic to her. How can you apply her wisdom to your own life? When the news broke, people around the world reacted in different ways. Some saw it as a positive step, while others worried about the implications for royal tradition. What does this mean for the future of royal titles? Could other members of the royal family follow in Camilla's footsteps? It's clear that Camilla's decision marks a significant shift in how we view royalty. In an age where individuality and authenticity are increasingly valued, Camilla's move may have been the perfect reflection of these changing times. As Camilla steps back from her Queen title, her future is filled with possibilities. She can now focus on the causes that matter most to her, away from the comparisons to past queens. By relinquishing the ceremonial title, she may be taking on a quieter yet more impactful role within the royal family. Reflecting on Camilla's decision, it's clear that this marks the beginning of a new era for the royal family. As they continue to adapt to the modern world, this moment will likely be remembered as a turning point. It is a reminder that even in the face of centuries-old tradition, change is possible.